Alright, so hey, listen, this is our VE in-service for session 4, 2016. And we're looking at the cards. There's a few new things on the cards, pretty slick. And just turn to one of the numbers, one of the cards. You guys will notice it has the word on it, it has the part of speech, and it has a couple examples. The thing that they've added that's kind of cool is the page number. It's super cool. Sorry. Laugh. The one thing that's not cool is apparently the printers are off by one page. So it's one page ahead. So this is what's gone out in the academic bulletin. So page 1 is actually page 2. And the idea is you can go to the book. This is the Dickinson card set. And they're trying to give the students, and this is cool, another opportunity to experience the word in context. So for example, immediately you see page 1. You go to page 2, okay? And you'll find the word immediately.
So just a question, like I'm looking at the one that says page 15, is the word balanced. The second sentence, they don't even use the word balanced, though.
I believe it's supposed to be a dialogue.
Oh,
Is that it?
Yeah,
you should eat a
yeah, it's a dialogue. The second is just responding to the first sentence. It does reinforce the idea.
They're trying to put it in a context for the student. So here's the scoopity-doop. I guess 101 card set is accurate. It's the only one that is accurate. Everything above 101 is one page off. Okay, so if it says page 2, you go to page 3 in the book. Alright, sorry that happened. I'm sure they'll get it fixed when they can. So that's the cards. Any questions about the cards?
Yeah, why didn't they put a definition?
Yeah, that's my question. Why is there no definition?
There never has been a definition.
Why?
But why isn't there a definition?
So I don't know.
By sentences, I don't know why.
My guess is because they want the students to go look it up and find it and then use it. And you'll notice, nice segue, thank you. We're actually going to go through and talk about how to teach the VE class. You guys know how to teach the VE class. This is really just a toolkit. And I do have to give, I don't know why they don't put a definition. I wish they did. But they didn't. I don't know the answer to that.
One easy solution would be to make them keep a journal where they write their own definitions.
Or to write the definitions on the back.
And that's what I've always done. I've always just had them look it up and write it on the back and use that as a kind of a word journal. All right, so to warm us up here, all right, let me put this beautiful presentation together here. All right, our objectives. Participants, you fine teachers sitting in front of me, will be able to effectively plan for, implement, and assess communicative activities. That's when you walk out of here, hopefully those 3 things you'll have an even better idea of how to do those things well. And just time out real quick, I meant to say this. One of the nice things that ELS is starting to do is they're pre-packaging. Just in case you think I'm this brilliant, I'm not. I'm going to give you some really classy handouts and examples and creative ideas. None of it's from me, okay? It has all been pre-packaged and sent from ELS Corp. And they've got some really great people up there putting this stuff together. And what they're doing is they're asking centers to do in-services on specific things at specific times. So everybody should have or will be teaching this in-service, and it's about VE. If you guys want to do an in-service, just realize that. If it's a pre-packaged one, it really cuts down on the prep time, and it's really high-quality stuff. All right, I'm going to give you guys something here. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and I want you to just kind of discuss it for a few minutes. All right, so 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to distribute a lesson plan, and then have you talk about it. All right.
What level is this supposed to be?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't know, actually. Just kind of take a second, read it, and then let's discuss the questions up on the board. All right, so we got some interesting stuff up here. We just kind of brainstormed and threw it up on the board. And these are all the issues that the teachers saw with this wonderful lesson plan I handed out. Why ask for understanding? Not the way to gauge comprehension. What do you want to say anything else about that?
Yeah, so
It's
it
not
says,
okay to just say, do you understand?
do you understand?
I think teacher, whoever says do you understand, should be dropped to 2 hours.
They should.
Wow, okay. Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
you find
Or just stop saying
comprehension
it.
through their conversation. You just talking, you should be able to
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
You should know.
Like just in terms of like, as a comprehension check, say, do you understand? They're saying yes.
There's got to be more to it than that, for
Yes.
sure, right? So that's an issue.
Listen test.
Start with interesting opening, like open-ended cue.
Question.
Question. To begin conversation on a new topic. So in other words, be interesting. It's just kind of like the guy walks into the room and it's kind of like,
Page
start.
22.
All right. It's fine to have the students read words and
Example.
example sentences, but what about usage and examples using grammar? Yeah, right. There's very little practice in production. Where is the reinforcement of meaning? Why start new unit with quiz 2 days away? Okay. Do the students even understand the word, the environment around the word? Good question.
The word environment.
Word environment.
The word environment.
We
You
just
talk the context.
Today we're going to talk about the environment.
If they don't know what the meaning of the word environment.
Oh, you talk. Oh, okay. You got it.
Because that's part of the unit or whatever.
Okay. You're not talking about the context of the word. You're talking about this actual word itself. Okay. Okay. Now the speaking practice. Pair check, homework check, homework. Yep.
So
Okay.
have the students check each other's homework and go around to give credit to who did it, who didn't do it. So
I would never just ask students, did you do the homework? I think
Right.
that's a Shane method.
That goes into what I wrote about lowering the affective filter. We're supposed to do that, like, and make them feel as comfortable as possible, and anytime you put them on the spot, like, who did it, who didn't, that raises the affect.
Okay. Jump over here. Ginger's comments. Two teacher entered. What is your point here?
censored.
Oh, sorry, the center. I can't read. Sorry.
No, it's.
She's not used to dry erase markers. She didn't have a quill and well.
I really got dyslexia, so I couldn't imagine reading. Okay. Not interactive. Okay. If you want to jump in here, you can. Doesn't activate background knowledge. Yeah. Doesn't lower affective filter. Doesn't use TPR.
That was kind of a joke.
Toilet paper?
You know,
We were all getting a little bit sarcastic on this next three.
you know what though? I love TPR. That's how I learned Arabic.
Yeah.
I did through
Even though it's
TPR.
from the 1980s and crashing, it's still.
It works.
Why would you TPR the word environment though?
Good question. No, I'm not saying that for this lesson. That was a joke. For the lower levels, I think you could use TPR in the vocab class. But anyways, the pushed output, that's the noticing. Like they need to speak. If they don't speak and are not trying to produce the language, then they're not noticing they're not noticing what they're saying.
Yeah.
If it's just all packaged interaction.
Yeah. And that's when you get the student leaving BE saying it's worthless. I can,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay. Inefficient use of time. Over-evaluation focused. Okay, cool. I'm just going to hand this back over to my... Anybody else want to comment?
Yeah, I think there is no motivation. Like, why do we need to study the unit
Yeah,
about
good.
the environment? It's just very, first of all, and then he uses the same activities.
Yeah.
So it's just like there should be a different method.
Yep. So let's keep going here. The cool thing is there are some really nice suggestions on ways to spice this baby up. First of all, hopefully my screen will come up. Go. Sit.
Good thing we have this smartphone.
You're so smart.
Here we go. So let's just answer these real quick. Mila, what do you? I mean, we already answered one. Mila, read number 2.
What is the best or worst vocabulary enrichment lesson you've seen?
The ones included in the packet.
That was the worst. Okay.
No, I mean, the ones included in the BE packets. Every session, you know, those packets we get.
With the
You
little
always have
Calendar with
these.
calendar on it, and then it tells
Yeah,
you what to do.
they're horrible.
But that's more of a to-do list, right? It's not really your lesson plan.
Well, no, they have the lesson plans in there, but kind of a breakdown. They have the schedule, syllabus kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. Just quick note, have you guys ever, maybe when you first started, of course none of you do it now, you're all pros, but have you ever done anything that you wished you hadn't, or that didn't work well?
Yeah.
We'll go negative first and then we'll go positive. And we'll talk about the best things you've ever done. What's the worst thing that you feel like you did that didn't work well? Maybe you just bombed.
I followed the no, seriously, I didn't know at first, when I first started, I had no clue. And I thought that's what we were supposed to do, and I don't think the students learned anything. It's too crammed, and there was absolutely no time to do engaging lesson plans and to get them involved and interacting in the classroom. It was like shoving 4 or 5 units down their throats, and okay, thanks for the ride.
Yeah, and then vote.
What did you do to adjust for that? You just
Next session, I tossed the whole thing into my own thing.
created